Everyone at some point in their life, myself included, has dreamed of having superpowers, but have you ever thought of the downsides to having superpowers in your average life? Well, that's basically what the anime Saiki K is all about. Basically, the main character Saiki was born with supernatural abilities, but all this dude wants is a normal life, which is low-key valid. Consider if I was forced to hear thousands of people's inner thoughts all day because of some dumb power that I couldn't turn off, I'd be pissed too. And even though this man wants the most peaceful and regular life possible, he gets the exact opposite of that. So it's been a few years since I finished the anime and I decided to revisit it. And I honestly enjoy every episode so far. And I deadass forgot how hilarious the show is too. If you're someone who doesn't watch anime that much, but you have a out-of-pocket sense of humor, this anime, in my opinion, is a perfect watch for you. Starting at the first episode, off rip, this man's is already greeted with some bullshit. Bro's dad is sitting here locked out of the house because their parents are beefing with each other for absolutely no reason. And when they get into the house, this man's wife fed his ass a whole shoe with rice. And I ain't gonna lie, I busted out laughing when I saw this shit. Because what in the world did this man do to have her feed his ass a shoe? I ain't gonna lie, that's egregious levels of pettiness. The main character, Saiki, is basically forced to deal with dumb shit like this on a regular and use his powers to fix problems and shit. And I would be mad for him if the show wasn't just so comically hilarious. Like, what do you mean a nigga could just walk around like this and not get flamed 24/7? This nigga Nendo looked like his barber cut his shit blindfolded with his toes. Because there's no way on God's green earth a nigga would willingly give somebody this cut and expect not to get eviscerated off the planet. And if you ask me, the only reason that dude barber lives to see another day because his IQ cannot be above 30. Like the main character himself calls this man slow on a daily basis. Now, despite the fact that Saiki be trying to live the chill life, this man Riz game still on point. After all, he stays aura farming, and he's mysterious as hell too. But the way he be dodging these girls, you think it's an Olympic sport. This man will go all out of his way just to avoid the attention, which ends up making the girls want him even more. Like, it's actually hilarious how this dude straight up avoided Chio like she had a disease or something. Like, this dude did a whole flip in the air with swag. If that ain't aura, I don't know what is. But the girl that he be avoiding most is low-key valid. The school's fine shit is down bad for him. But if he actually bagged that, every dude in the school would be out for his head. And you know this man do not want all that attention either, so I can see why he be avoiding that. But other than his issues with girls, bro be just having to deal with inconveniences on a daily. Like, mans will be chilling, having a normal ass day at school. And then instead of going home to chill like he planned to, he'll have like 10 different people trying to come bother him all at once. And it's either that or him having to stop the whole world from exploding. Literally, I can relate with this dude heavy sometimes because he just be wanting to chill, but it's always some whack going on. Now, what's relatable of a character Saiki is, I honestly can't relate to his emotional distance and disinterest for socializing, because even though I'm an introvert too, I do actually have the desire to talk to people. I just be getting nervous sometimes doing it. But I can honestly see how his powers make him feel different and distant because of how it holds him back sometimes, which is why I'm glad he builds genuine trust with the other characters towards the end of the anime. Like, this dude Saiki went from being constantly annoyed by people to going out of his way just to help others, which in my opinion is peak character development. Now, while there's a lot more I could put into this video, instead I really recommend you going to go watch Saiki K yourself, because behind how hilarious the show is, there are also some good life values you get from the show too. Just watching how Saiki goes from being an annoying introvert to someone who's willing to help others despite the lack of recognition shows how one's kindness and selflessness can turn their perspective on life around for the better. Anyway, enough of the sentimental talk. Go watch all seasons of Saiki K if you want to get a good laugh in. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and join the Infinity Legion Discord. And with that being said, I'll see y'all in the next one. Take care, y'all. Peace.